Hello there, Reddit readers and listeners, and welcome to Woven Webs, where we bring you life stories ranging from the somewhat typical to those on the very fringe. Today we have a cake eater post by Nora Cheats. She writes, "Will I be a cheater in every relationship? I'm a 30-year-old woman and have been with my boyfriend for about 7 years. I love him, and he's definitely thinking of proposing. We make a great team, except I miss that new relationship energy. The butterflies, the dates, the anticipation. I've tried to get him to take me on dates again, but it's not the same. No foreplay, etc., despite me very clearly and repetitively communicating these needs. I've cheated a few times, starting about 5 years in. I've never thought the guys I've cheated with are more attractive or a better match for me than my boyfriend, but they definitely scratch that itch. Going on that first drinks date is so fun, assuming you click. The light touching, the uncertainty, the excitement. Is there a way to bring that back to a long-term relationship? I've thought about breaking up with him mostly so I could be single and show my face on Tinder and experience dates and excitement like that again. But I'm honestly not confident that if I were to get into another monogamous relationship, assuming I even met someone I like enough for that, the same thing wouldn't happen again after 5 or 6 years. My current boyfriend is basically perfect. He's supportive, sexy, attentive. What's wrong with me? Most ethical thing to do would probably be to break up and openly be some sort of polyamorous or something. I don't know, though. Also, I'm not confident I could find someone I genuinely want to settle down with and have kids with who would also be cool with that. If I'm tempted to cheat on my current boyfriend, who's basically perfect, literally, I don't know how I landed him, I'm not sure I see a situation where I magically won't want to in my next relationship. Yeah, so I guess I want to have my cake and eat it too. I feel bad that I don't feel more guilty about it, but there it is. Essentially, sorry not sorry. So there you have it. Zookeeper writes in, "What if this is the majority of the feelings out there? I'm honestly curious, what percentage of the married folks, if they were true to themselves, like this honest person, what the data would show?" Tony Tsunami writes, "It sounds to me like you're well on the way to accepting yourself as you are. I hope your next step will be to stop feeling bad for not feeling guilty." Diewalk writes, "Yeah, I'm the same. Husband is perfect and I adore him, but I need that excitement. You can't maintain that for 10 plus years. It's just not possible." So Nora Cheats, the original poster, responds, "Thank you. I'm glad I'm not missing something crucial that some people in 10 plus years long relationships might know." Along that stream, Diewalk writes, "I think some people are genuinely content with one person forever. Some of us aren't built that way." SLR comments, "I think you'll always cheat on your boyfriend." And here's an interesting comment by Neon Rolly. "Think you'll marry your boyfriend, then you'll have a child. Then you will cheat. Then you will divorce either because you've had it or you've been caught. Then you will vow to never marry again and become a single parent. And then you will start to advise other cake eaters on adultery forums to not get married and learn from your mistakes. This is the typical trajectory of people in your situation. Good luck." KS Fun writes, "There is a solution to this, and I just don't see it discussed often. This is to find a cuckold boyfriend or husband. More common than you would think, but for many men, this is something they would do if it's approached right." And in response to that comment, the original poster, Nora Cheats, writes, "I've personally never met a guy who was both, 1, willing to date, live, marry, have children with me, and also 2, share me. Maybe it's more common than we think, but the odds are still really slim for me based on who I typically date. I can't just go out and find a cuckold or swinger and force myself to be attracted to him. My best bet is probably finding a divorced person who has seen it all and agrees open is better." And a deleted account writes, "I really hope you don't marry this poor dude." In response, the original poster, Nora Cheats, says, "We will never legally, technically marry, as that has never been in our plan, so in some sense, your hopes can be reassured. We might have kids, though, and get socially married." In response, a deleted post, "So my significant other decided she wanted to have kids with me, and then she cheated on me, destroyed our family before the kid was 2 years old. Please don't do this." And in response to that, Easy Charlie writes, she doesn't care. It's clear in her speech. She's clearly with a beta male, and by the sounds of it, he was an alpha at one point. That's why she's seeing other men. And it's his fault for turning into a pushover. You should just tell him the truth. If you want children, your time is ticking. Find a guy you want. These other guys might dip when you leave your man, or maybe not. But stop this madness and justifying your actions. This is why men have trust issues. All right, Reddit readers and listeners, what do you think? Is she going to continue cheating? Is she going to stay with this man? Is this nature? Is it possible to stay with one person forever? Be true and a nice monogamous relationship? Tell us what you think in the comments, and thanks for listening.